Welcome in, y'all. Cowboy here. Now, today we're going to be talking about the Brig or the Artificer, not to be confused with the Brigantine or the Hullbreaker. Um, very different boats, guys, but um, I like this one. It's not the best at anything. That is a little disclaimer I should probably get out of the way. This is not going to be the highest damage boat. It's not going to be the tankiest boat ever. But after about 80 hours of build testing, because I was so frustrated with this boat not being good, I was bound and determined to find a build that I was proud of to put out for you guys. This is what we've come to. So before we get into it, guys, I do just really quickly want to mention I'm currently doing a giveaway on the channel at 500 subscribers. And then again at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be starting fresh. I'm going to be giving away to whoever wins the giveaway. Everything in my inventory, everything in my stash, all my boats, I'm going to take everything off of them and give that stuff away. We'll make a video of it so you guys know I actually do it. And yeah, all you got to do to be eligible for this giveaway, guys, subscribe to the channel, and then comment on a Skull and Bones video. That way I know you're a Skull and Bones player, and it's not going to somebody who's here for my other content, because I'm going to be putting out other content pretty soon for other games, like Delta Force, Battlefield, and Elder Scrolls Online. But let's get into the video. If you don't know what this boat does, guys, it is a support classified boat. It's kind of screwed over in a lot of ways in regards to support, but we're going to make it work, so don't worry about that. So basically here, guys, you get up to 30% increased effectiveness with your buoys. The more you hit a target, like the more it charges up your next buoy kind of thing. You also get 10% increased reload speed with your auxiliary weapons. And then when you max this boat out, 6 out of 6, you get evolved, which is going to increase the weapon damage and repair amount of auxiliary weapons. So nothing too good in the passives, but we'll make it work, because while the cutter and the bark both get 60% increased repair amounts towards friendly targets, that doesn't go towards self-healing. So we're actually going to use this boat with a little grace as our auxiliary buoy, and we're going to be using this to self-heal. This is going to be healing us lots and lots and lots and lots, because we'll have a harder hitting self-heal with this than we would with any other boat. That's the one thing this boat has going for it. So let's get into the bow, guys. So for the bow and the stern, we're going to be taking Divine Thunder. This is comparable to the Noshkar. If you want to use Noshkar, that does do more self-healing if you're feeling a little squishy with this build. But I like Divine Thunder because it's going to give us more damage done. It's a piercing 2 weapon, so hitting a weak spot will actually hit 25% harder than the Nashkar, as well as have a chance to proc an extra 3,000 damage that can scale up 225% if that hits a weak spot as well, like the lightning strike, that is. So very good long gun. If you need to get this, guys, it's in the store right now. It's in William Blackwood sells it for like 1,000 petrified wood right now. I think it's out for like another 11 days of this video being out. I think today's the 7th, December 7th. So go check that out if you guys need to buy these. They're the best long guns in the game. You need to get them if you don't have them. Now, for our broadsides, that's the port and the starboard. This is one of the most slept on weapons in Skull and Bones. I think everybody frowns upon it because it's a blue weapon. It's like a rare, like a very common, you know what I mean? It comes out of your Kingpin chest. It's one of the first things we get, and it doesn't seem very special. But I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. Culverins and Demi cannons are the only 2 all-deck weapons. What our all-deck weapon means is it utilizes all of your gun ports. So, of all of the culverins and demi cannons, there are only 2 that have piercing on them, and this is one of them. But whereas the other one has piercing 3, this one has piercing 2 and a raider. Raider is really, really, really good, especially with a piercing type weapon, because it's going to charge your crew attacks extra fast, and then if you hit weak spots, extra, extra, extra fast. For some reason, the interaction between these 2 perks on the same weapon, it just makes crew attacks fill up really fast. So, all in all, it's not a bad weapon, guys. Piercing just got a huge buff this season as well. It's got its own status effect now. It didn't before. That status effect is called Punctured, if you didn't know. It's going to immediately deal 5,000 damage when you apply it, as well as debuff the target's armor by 500 for 15 seconds. Very cool stuff. And if you need to craft these, you can't seem to get it out of like your Kingpin chest or something. They're for sale in the black market for like 1,500 pieces of 8 for the blueprint. Same with the Little Grace. That's how you get this as well. This is going to be the way we heal, guys. This is their self-healing. Heals 1,080, but this scales up about 30% more when our stacks are built for our passive. So pretty good healing from this, self-healing that is. When we get into our armor, guys, there are a lot of options you could use. Black Prince is probably the most common thing that everybody has. I recommend you start with this if you don't already have the Phoenix Crest. This is from Season 3. You get this from killing Li Ning. She drops it in her chest. You might also be able to buy it out of William Blackwood's shop, but it's not in the shop right now, so I don't have any more news about that. But the reason I picked this, guys, it's got really high armor. It's got good mitigations like all around. And then most importantly, this is huge utility. So every hit received while bracing will build up the taunted status effect on an enemy. Well, why is that important, guys? Taunted makes the target attack you. That doesn't matter because if you're building taunted this way, they're already hitting you, right? It doesn't matter. But once you apply taunted to a target, you decrease their damage output by about 15 to 20%. That's big. So this armor is already offering you a passive 20% mitigation. Very nice. And then one of the big problems the Artificer has is in regards to its survivability is its brace size is only like 10k if you rock food to increase it and furniture to increase it. So it breaks really quick, guys, and it's kind of slow to recover, and when it's down you have nothing to do to eat damage other than just take it to the face. Nobody wants to just take damage to the face, right? It's embarrassing. So Gloat, that's where this comes in. When you have a taunted enemy, it's gonna increase your brace recovery by 100%. Now that's really fast, guys. Like the Snow and the Battle Junk only get like 25% increased brace recovery. So the fact that this is 4 times that, and then this is per enemy targeting you, like that, you can get up to 1,000% increased recovery with this perk. And that's like the second you stop holding spacebar, your brace is going to be instantly full and ready to use again. It's nuts, guys. This piece, I can't stress it enough. This is where half of your survivability comes from. So it does build up pretty slow, but that's part of why we're using Iron Capstan, actually. The increased threat generation is going to increase the amount of taunted built. So 100% faster taunts with that armor application, as well as reducing the damage you take by 15% while you're anchored, which is, again, 20% plus this. You're sitting at 35% now on your damage mitigations. If you take Brace Gun Whales, you're going to have reduced secondary damage by 50% while you're anchored as well. Pairs perfectly with Iron Capstan. You're a dummy if you're not running this. This is where we kind of lean into those culverins a little bit, the basilisks. So Strange Elixir is one of the... I'm so happy they added this. I'm probably the most happy with this furniture piece out of anything they gave us in Season 4. It sounds stupid, but the way that this range increase is interacting right now with the First Mate's Ledger, stacking with this should only give you about 20% increased range. It's not. For some reason, these two together gives you about 50% increased range. So I'm hitting crew attacks from like 200, maybe 300 meters away. It's nuts. And the reason I like this, guys, is so when I'm anchored, one of the problems I have is I can't ever hit crew attacks because the target's so far away. With this, it makes it easy. You don't have to worry. Like, if they're in range of your culverin, then you can crew attack them. It's super easy. And the reason, guys, the reason that the anchor thing is so important, guys, is because to fully utilize your repair buoy, you need to anchor and then throw your repair buoy so that you're like just barely in it, barely in the circle. That way, when the enemies are targeting you, they don't accidentally hit your buoy and break it, and then you gotta wait 18 seconds before you can get heals again. That's the kind of trick to this. So that's why anchoring is so important. And then crew attacks is the majority of our damage. So We're going to have 15% increased crew attack charge rate from this. You got 50% from your culverins, your basilisks. You get another 6% here, and then whenever you crew attack, guys, with this right here, let me show you up here, I guess. My face cam's blocking the down here, my bad. You're gonna recover your severe damage, so you can stay out infinitely with this build, guys. You can literally stay out until you're full on your weight, your capacity down here. Very, very nice. This also will help you with your stamina management, guys. If you have to brace a whole lot, you hit a crew attack, guys, you don't have to worry about your stamina. You can just go right back to bracing. And that's pretty cool because with the armor we're rocking, we basically have infinite brace between this and that. We don't have to worry about stamina, and we don't have to worry about our recovery because we've got things buffing both of those like crazy. Lastly, we have the machinist table. This is just going to increase the repair radius and repair amount of our little race 3. Now, like I said, guys, with this, that you can kind of stay out until you're so full. So if you actually wanted to take something off, you could take off like braced gunwales. This is probably doing the least for our build. Braced gunwales, or potentially the boatswain's toll. I'd actually probably keep the braced gunwales. Honestly, where'd they go? I'd probably take off boatswain's toll, and then you could put on. Well, I'm not gonna go hunt for it, but there's a furniture piece. I'll show you guys real quick. That actually increases your carry weight. I think it's under utility. Yeah, right here. Increases cargo capacity by 10%. You throw this on, and then that increases the amount of time you can stay out too. If you guys are just like a hardcore PvEer and you're just trying to do some farming, this is a great build for that. You don't have to eat repair kits. You don't have to waste your weight on repair kits. Just farm until your heart's desire is done. You know. And yeah, that's really it, guys. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I should tell you about this. I don't think there is. I think that's it, guys. GG's. Like, subscribe, follow if you guys enjoyed the content. Check out my Twitch. It's Cowboy TTV. I'm live every day playing a different game. But if you have any questions, that's a great place to get a hold of me. Same thing with the comments, guys. I mean, subscribe to enter the giveaway, comment to enter the giveaway, and I answer all my comments. If you guys need to see anything, you need answers from me, it's a good place to check them. I get back to comments within a day or two pretty consistently. So anyways, guys, GG's, peace out, take it easy.